Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is my second studio vlog. Today is Thursday, the day before the website launches. So I'm just gonna be like finishing up some things today. My camera is actually about to die, so I'm gonna have to charge it for a little bit. So basically, I'm just gonna start working a little more on the website. I have to create an email blast really quick to send to everyone who signed up for my mailing list, because everyone who signed up for the email mailing list is going to get a special discount code to use tomorrow for the launch. So I have to make that really quick, and I'm going to get that sent off later tonight. I'm going to give a little more time and mention it again on my social media pages to let people know that they can get that extra discount code. So hopefully I can get a couple more people added to that list for tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. That's going to be like number one right now. Let me actually grab my planner so you can see what else I need to do. I posted this spread on my Instagram page yesterday also, if you want to see it. I want to take a couple more pictures of the notepads like in use to be able to post. I'm going to like check all the listings on the website to make sure they're all good to go. I kind of did that the other day, but I want to do it again because I'm being crazy. And then I need to finish editing the studio vlog, which is almost done for my first studio vlog. I'm going to upload that today and then get that added to the website also, because I'm going to feature the studio vlogs on the website. And that's kind of the main thing right now. I have a couple more notepads I want to pad also, which means I just need to like glue them together so they're an actual notepad. So I'm going to do that too. But that's kind of where I'm going to start. So I'm going to start that. I don't know where I'm going to be able to add in because I have to let this charge for a little bit. So once this is charged, I'll turn the camera back on to kind of take you through what I'm doing for the rest of the night. So I don't know where we're going to jump back in, but we'll jump back in somewhere. So yeah, that is the plan. Hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you here in just a second. All right, I'm back. So I let it charge for a while. I've done quite a few things since I last was here a couple seconds ago. I updated the website again, just like I've been tweaking things because I don't know. I just want to make sure it's like as good as I could possibly get it. So I tweaked a couple more things. I finished editing my studio vlog, the first one, and that is actually uploading right now. And so I did that. I put together the email blast that I'm going to email out here soon tonight with the discount code for people to use tomorrow for the launch. I was just, again, like I said before, I was just waiting to see like if I would get more people to join the mailing list. I did get some more. I got about 10 more people added to who got, signed up to the mailing list since I last said something on here. So that's why I kind of wanted to wait to give it a little more time. I posted again on my my personal makeup page, just in case anyone there wanted to do it and hadn't seen it yet. So that got me a couple more people. So I have some people I can send the discount code to. And then I'm trying to think, yeah, that's kind of it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish uploading this. I need to make a, a thumbnail for this YouTube video. So I'm going to do that. And I'm trying to think what else. I'm going to do that. Oh, I need to finish padding these notepads that I have made. So I'm going to pad those, and I'm actually going to show you guys how I do that. Just in case someone would be interested to know how it works and how I do it, I will show you. So I'm going to do that, do this. Yeah, and then we'll be, I don't know. Then I'll see what else I have to do. Yeah, so that's it. And yeah, let's just get into this and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing here. So I'm just looking here at what other people have kind of do and what's popular for thumbnails, and just to kind of get some inspiration to see what would probably be best for me to do for my own thumbnail, because I've never done a thumbnail for a studio vlog before. I've only done makeup tutorial thumbnails. So I'm just trying to see what is out there and kind of what people tend to do. There are a lot of studio vlogs for like really cute sticker shops, and they kind of tend to do this like really cute vibe with their thumbnails, but that's not really what my small business is about, and it's not really what I'm going for. So my business is a bit more like, you know, professional, sleek, a little bit more like modern is kind of the vibe for my small business. So I think I'm gonna go more for that. Like more of these clean looking ones, like people who do these candle businesses and have that kind of similar vibe I do. I'm gonna do more of that, less like the cutesy colorful, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I also really like Paper Chic Plans. I love watching her studio vlogs, and she kind of does that like minimalist look with hers that I really like. So I think I'm gonna do something like that. I use Affinity Publisher to make like all my layouts. This is the program right here. This is how I make my layouts for my planners, for my notepads and everything. And I like this because it works very well, but it's not so expensive like Adobe like their publishing software, like Adobe InDesign, all that, because that is, I don't know, it's just really expensive for what it is. And I was not about to pay for that, but this works perfectly great. And it was only 50 bucks and I love it. It's awesome. And you can make basically anything. So I'm just going to, it doesn't look like they have a one for a YouTube thumbnail. So I'm actually just going to look up what YouTube recommends, because I used to honestly do all my thumbnails on Pages. Like I have a Mac, and Pages is kind of like Microsoft Word for Mac computers. And that's what I used to do all my thumbnails on. And it actually works really fine. If you go look at my other thumbnails, they look fine. But I'm trying to like step it up a little bit. So let me just see what the size is I should have for a YouTube thumbnail. All right, so it recommends 1280 by 720. So I'll just do that. Also, if you can hear, I got a, what is it called, mechanical keyboard. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's got the blue keys. It's literally fabulous. All right, so I did that, and now basically I'm just gonna put together some stuff. I think I'm gonna put in like one of my photographs, like product photographs, and then I'm going to probably just open up my video here that I just did, my studio vlog, and do like a still shot from that. I also took this picture. I put that picture too. I took a picture of myself to put on the website for like the About Me type page. So I had like a nice picture of like me working in a planner, or, you know, using my product or whatever. So I think I'm just going to jumble that all together. So I'm going to let this just kind of montage for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to finish putting this together. notepads. I'm gonna pad them really quick. So I already pre-printed them. They're 50 pages each. And I have my chipboard backing on each of them. I do 30-point chipboard, which some people may agree or disagree with. It is more flexible. It's not like rigid. But I personally prefer that with my notepads. I mean, I'm a person who always uses one of these type of notepads on a table. So the thickness doesn't matter to me. What more matters to me is like how heavy it is. And I don't know, I just personally have always liked a little bit thinner kind of backing, just so it stays on, but it's not so thick that it's like super heavy. So I don't know. People may agree or disagree with that decision, but that's what I went with. And so I already have them pre-printed out. I printed them out, and then I used my paper cutter here, and I pre-cut them around as well, so that when they're padded, the sides are pretty flush as possible. Sometimes I'll pad them and then cut them, but I find that it's easier to get more precision when I cut them before I pad them. So that's what I did. And all of these were cut together at the same time because my paper cutter can cut up to like 500 sheets of paper at one time. So they were all cut at the same time, so they all are very even with each other. So in like an actual like factory, they would have what they call a paper jogger, which is kind of this machine where you put it in and it like shakes the paper, you know, and to get them all even. But, you know, this is a one-person show right now. We are in my house, in my office, so I do not have a paper jogger. So I just do it on my own. So I just kind of tap them all around each side to make sure I get it as flush as possible. And that's, you know, something to keep in mind, you know, when you're buying something. For me, it's something I made by my own hands. I did it all myself, all custom, and I don't know, I think it makes it more special and more unique and less, you know, just like mass-produced crap type thing, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with mass-produced stuff, I guess, but I prefer something a little more, I don't know, personalized, done by hand. I think that's why small businesses and Etsy and handmade businesses are so popular, because people like that. So anyways, long tangent on that. I'm just making sure it's as flush as possible. And then I put it basically on the edge of my table here. And I hope my camera's not being a brat, because it's really wanting to be a brat lately. I have it on the edge of the table, and then I'm taking a 1x4 and placing it along the edge here. And then I have 2 C-clamps. So this is kind of how I do it. This is obviously not like probably the professional way to do it, but this is the way I've found that I like to do it, and it works very well for me. And it was pretty inexpensive in terms of, I mean, wood is expensive right now, but still, it was pretty expensive to just buy a piece of wood and buy these. So I just clamp it down with a pretty firm pressure, and basically by clamping it down with this piece of wood, you're getting like a nice amount of pressure all the way across. So that way when you pad them, it's nice and flush. And so the padding compound I'm using is this one. It's from Har, I think that's how you say, Har Adhesive Technologies, and it's the printer's padding compound. This is the, I think it's 18 ounce. It's a quart. I don't know if a quart is 18 ounces. It's the quart jug, and I got this off Amazon actually. So you can get it on Amazon if you were ever wanting to make your own notepads or start your own little small biz as well. And then I actually just use this makeup brush. This is a MAC foundation brush. Some people may clutch their pearls that I'm sticking a super expensive brush in glue, but I don't care. I have a bunch of them. So basically I just dip it, and then you brush this all the way along the edge. And I've done this quite a few times at this point, so I kind of have figured out what works best, at least in my opinion, for this. So you don't want to do too much that it's like dripping, because then you can see the little drip marks if you put too much. You can see it's thick, so I just kind of go across, not too thick, not too thin, just a nice layer. And I make sure I'm getting from all the way at the top, the bottom of the chipboard, all the way to the top page. And really try to minimally get any on the edges, and I can just wipe that off. I tried doing this initially with just regular like glue from Michaels, and I definitely recommend the actual padding compound if you're wanting to do this yourself, because it just works a lot better, and because it's meant to do this. And like regular glue, I don't know, it just didn't feel as sturdy. It felt like it wanted to, like the pages want to stay too stuck sometimes and rip, or they don't want to come off, or they just open up and come off easily. Like it was just not, because it was not right. It's not the right product. So definitely recommend actually getting this. And this big jug, I think it was $18 or something. Like it was not that expensive, and you could, I mean, this is not going to run out probably before it dries out on me. Like it would definitely dry out before I think I would use enough for it to actually run out. And that's it. So basically, now that that's done, I'm gonna let it dry. You can also do a second layer. I might do a second layer. I usually do a second layer just so it's very secure. And then once the second layer is on and fully dried, I'll show you how I take them apart and package them. All right, welcome back. It is the morning of launch day, and I'm okay. I'm definitely nervous, but I'm okay. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of nervous. Like, of course I'm nervous if like it flops and no one wants anything, you know, of course. But at the same time, like if it did happen, you know, it is what it is. I don't think it'll flop, but you never know. So, yeah, I'm just kind of going with it, and I'm gonna try not to put too much pressure on myself and drive myself crazy. I've been into scrunchies lately, if you don't notice all my scrunchies. I love scrunchies lately, man. They're really nice. But anyway, so this morning I'm just going to, I was on the website yesterday, just like checking everything again. And I spent last night making sure like everything was correct. But I'm going to do that one more time this morning again. Because, you know, I just want to make sure it's perfect. Everything's good to go. Like, everything's going to work. And then I'm also going to make an order. I'm going to order something on my own. Because I've done, like, on Shopify, which is what I use. You can do test orders. And you use, like, test payment thing. You go in, like, test mode, and it'll let you do, like, test payments and stuff. And I did that, but I want to make sure like an actual credit card works, and everything's going to be good to go for everyone. So I am going to make an order, just to see that it's all good to go. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. And then I just double check my list and make sure everything's good. And then we'll launch. And I'm going to take you through that whole process. So I will be back in a second for like going actually live. And I will allow you guys to see that whole journey with me when we actually go live. So we have about 5 minutes until the launch. I just went through and what did I do? Oh, I posted on my business Instagram and my other like personal Instagram. So I just posted another picture to the page, and then I posted a bunch of stories on there as well. And then I just shared my business post to my personal page as well. I also posted on my like own personal Facebook page for like my friends and family to see, to let them know it's about to launch. So yeah, that's kind of it. So now I'm just waiting. The minutes are going by so slow. I'm like trying not to get myself really worked up about everything because I don't want to be overwhelmed. So I'm not sitting here thinking like, oh, if I don't get 100 orders my first day, like this is a total fail. Like I'm fine with 3, you know, or 4, or, you know, 1 even, like, just because like I don't want to also be overwhelmed. I don't know. I'm just talking. I don't know. But I'm excited and nervous, and yeah, so we will see what happens here in a couple minutes. I made an order with my own card, and it went through just because I wanted to test out the, like an actual card, because like I said, I did a lot of like in test mode, but I wanted to make sure like an actual sale would work with a real card. So I did that and it works fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. Like, I don't know if I want to wait. Like I'm kind of tempted to just wait for like initially maybe the first like 10 minutes, see how it goes. If I get any orders like right when it launches, and then if not, I think I may just like step away, and I want to clean my house a little bit and just hang out, because I'm feeling like if I sit here and just stare at this, it's going to drive me crazy, and it's just not going to be good mentally for me to just like sit here and stare at this. So especially if like people don't order right when the launch is, like maybe people are going to order later when they're off work, and I don't want to sit here and like drive myself nuts and feel, whatever if it's not like all that. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to turn the camera around now to show you guys the screen, and we will be off. So I don't have international shipping right now because, it's super expensive for international shipping, and, it's kind of, there's also, I'm sure, a lot more logistics that go into international customers in terms of like, having like different taxes and like different stipulations for shipping internationally. And so just for starting out, it is only in the US because that's a lot to work on that I'm just not ready for yet. So I want to eventually have international shipping, but I think that'll just be like a process, to see, to get it all figured out, so yeah. All right, so it says there is 1 person checking out right now. Okay, so I got my first order. It was my sister, so thank you, Brittany. I'm looking at the live view right now. There's a couple more people on the website. There's another person checking out. Someone from Washington, I think. No, Oregon. Another person in Georgia. That's pretty cool. So a couple people on right now. A couple people from New Jersey also, which is probably, if it's New Jersey, I'm assuming it's my family. It's probably gonna be like my mom or something. Oh, my sister just posted her order confirmation. Okay, so it is just shy of 11. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 orders so far. I had to send some invoices. One was to like a coworker of mine who lives in the area, so she wouldn't have to pay shipping because I'm just gonna like bring it to work for her. And then someone else was having trouble with a discount code, so I just went ahead and sent them an invoice with the discount so they could get the discount. That's right. I don't know why that's not working. It's so weird because I tested it this morning. It was working this morning, but you know, sometimes it can be finicky. So I made sure I got her that discount, and then I also gave her a free custom cover, just because, you know, for the trouble of it. So yeah, that is kind of where we're at right now. So I'm gonna give this a little more time. I'm actually gonna run to the store again, just to try to like take my mind off of it. Again, like I've gotten 4 so far, so I'm actually really happy with that. And you know, for now, the first day, I've seen people from all over the US on the site. Like there's some people from Georgia, Arkansas, Georgia, California, Oregon. I think I saw like Georgia, Connecticut or Massachusetts and North Carolina. So I don't know, it's just kind of cool to see everyone kind of coming through. There's definitely been quite a few people like jumping on to, I think, just check everything out, but didn't make an order, which is totally fine. And so yeah, we'll just keep on going. I'm really happy with how it's going so far. Again, like I'm happy to, you know, of course you want it to be successful, but also like I'm happy it's slow at first, like I was saying, because it's gonna make it, I think, a little easier for me to kind of transition into making the orders. And you know, I've made them, of course, many times already for myself, for my mom, for my stepmom, for like whoever. But like transitioning into like making them in more of like a bulk way, you know, for multiple people, and seeing like what process is going to be the easiest for that. Because that's, I think, the big thing. I think I'm going to go to Walmart and just get, you know, those like clear like sleeves, you know, were not like a laminating sheet, like the thicker ones that tend to have like a fabric, you know, border that there's kind of like sewed on. And it's like you can keep things in there. I think I'm going to do that to kind of organize the orders and keep them all on track. So I can put like my packing list, I can put the covers in there, like as I'm going, all the things for the covers. That way it stays really organized, and I can kind of start figuring out like my process for processing the orders. So that's my thought. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run to Walmart real quick. I'm gonna run to Michael's real quick, get my daughter out of the house a little bit because she's kind of going stir crazy right now. Just kind of look at a couple things. I really want to look at a Cricut. That's what I want for my birthday, to get one of those. So we'll see if any ones for good prices, or a silhouette. Are you insane, girl?
Yeah.
You're crazy. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I know you're crazy. Can you say hi to the camera?
Hi, camera.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, what's your name?
My name is Lily, Mommy.
Your name is Lily. Okay. All right. Say bye to everyone. Say we'll be back.
Bye.
Say we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Okay, hello again. We have been working on orders for like the last hour and a half or so. I've been showing my husband how to do everything too, so like he would know how to do it. So I didn't really film because I was like trying to show him, and it was like hard. But anyways, I have like here's an order I'm working on here. I'm just printing off some of her add-ons because I didn't have any more, so I needed to print some more. So have her covers done here. Covers are done. We already have one of her add-ons, the budget planner. I'm printing the other ones. So I'll show you guys like putting it all together. Basically today I'm just trying to get ready right now all of the orders that need to actually be mailed, because I'd like to get them to the post office today. I will get them to the post office today so that they can get moving now. Once we are finished making these and head to the post office, any more that come in tonight I won't be able to ship out today because post office will be closed, but they'll ship out. I'll make the label, but post office isn't open this weekend, unfortunately, so they'll get mailed on Monday. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm just waiting for this last couple pages to print of her add-on so I can cut her add-ons that she got and then get that started. Here's two, and again, I'm keeping like the packing list in these folders together with everything, so it's all really organized. So we have, someone got a warm floral cover. This person got the one kind of like mine, the cool floral watercolor with their name on it. This person that I'm still putting together has the succulent with their name on it. So yeah, we're just trucking along, getting these put together. I have some orders like this one, which is just notepad, not an actual planner. So that'll be very quick because I just literally have to pack it because they're already made. So that'll be easier. And then I have a couple more planners. I have 3 or 4 more in a pile over here that I have to put together, but those ones are for people that live in where I live, like they are either current or former coworkers of mine who are just like supporting me and purchased one. So those ones I'm gonna do later tonight after we get back from the post office, because those I don't need to mail out. I'm just going to either give them to them at work tomorrow, or we're gonna like meet up for me to give it to them so they don't have to pay for shipping and all that. So I'm not worried about those ones right now. Right now I'm worried about all the ones that came in that actually have to be mailed out today. That's what I'm working on. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and I will show you just some like cutting and punching and putting together this this last planner I have to mail out. So I have all the ones that are being shipped out, and I think that's it. I think this video has been about long enough. So this has been very successful first day. We're gonna go drop these off, probably have dinner, and then I'm just gonna keep making the other ones that I'm just bringing to my coworkers. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it if you made an order. Even if you didn't, if you're just watching this video, it still helps a lot. Feel free to give it a thumbs up, comment. It helps me out a ton. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.